Imagine a tiny armored vehicle that didn't fight battles but quietly helped win them. Renault UE, a small but incredibly important vehicle from the 1930s and World War II. It wasn't built for battle glory or heavy firepower. Instead, it was designed to do one simple job: keep soldiers supplied when the ground was rough and the fighting was intense. This tiny tracked carrier was less than 3 meters long and protected by light armor, only about 9 millimeters thick. It could carry around 350 kilograms of supplies in its rear compartment, and it could also pull a trailer loaded with up to 600 kilograms of extra gear. That meant ammunition, food, and equipment could reach the front lines even in tough terrain. Under the hood, it had a small 38 horsepower engine, giving it a top speed of around 30 kilometers per hour and a range of about 100 kilometers. It was slow, simple, and not meant for combat, but it was extremely reliable. The Renault UE proved that sometimes the most important machines aren't.
What if a robot could take on dangerous missions, so humans don't have to? Barkhan UGV. A compact, powerful robot designed to handle tough tasks on the battlefield while keeping people out of harm's way. At first glance, it may look like a small machine, but don't underestimate it. This unmanned ground vehicle runs on electricity, making it quiet and efficient. It weighs about as much as a motorcycle and is small enough to move through tight spaces, yet strong enough to carry heavy equipment. What makes Barkhan truly impressive is its flexibility. It can be fitted with cameras, robotic arms, or even specialized tools to detect dangerous substances. Whether it's scouting ahead, carrying supplies, or assisting in risky operations, this robot can adapt to the mission. It doesn't just move, it thinks. With features like obstacle avoidance, route planning, and GPS navigation, it can travel across rough terrain on its own, reaching speeds of up to 13 kilometers per hour.
Imagine a tiny military vehicle that can drive through mud, cross rivers, and even float like a boat. And it was built over 60 years ago. LAZ 967. Today we're looking at one of the most unusual vehicles ever built during the Cold War, the LAZ 967. It was designed in the late 1950s to do one thing extremely well: survive anywhere and help soldiers on the front lines. This tiny 4x4 was used to carry wounded troops, deliver supplies, and move equipment across the toughest terrain imaginable. What makes it special is how simple yet capable it is. It weighs under 1 ton, but can still carry around 400 kilograms. Under the hood, there's a small 37 horsepower engine that can push it up to about 75 km/h on roads. Even more impressive, it can float and move through water at around 3 km/h. What if a vehicle could survive explosions, cross deserts, and still carry a full team safely inside? Tatra. The Titus is not just an armored vehicle. It's a mobile shield designed for the toughest missions. Think of it as a fortress, on wheels. Built by Nexter in the Tatra factory, it runs on a strong 6x6 system, which means it can move easily through mud, sand, rocks, and even tight city streets. What makes it really impressive is its protection. It's built to keep the crew safe from bullets, landmines, and roadside explosions in extreme combat situations. Inside, it can carry up to 12 people, making it ideal for transporting soldiers or rescue teams when every second counts. But it doesn't stop there. The Titus can switch roles depending on the mission. It can work as a mobile command center or even an emergency medical evacuation unit. It can also be equipped with different weapon systems, including remote-controlled turrets and grenade launchers, depending on operational needs.
What if a tank could hit like a heavyweight, but move like a lightweight? This one almost changed everything. Place 01. Back in 2013, a futuristic light tank called the PL-01 made its debut, and it instantly grabbed attention. Sadly, just 2 years later, the project was shut down. And honestly, that's a real loss. Why? Because this wasn't just another tank. It was designed to pack serious firepower into a smaller, faster vehicle. Imagine a machine equipped with either a 105mm or even a 120mm gun, something you'd usually expect on much heavier tanks. It could fire quickly too, around 6 shots per minute, with several rounds ready to go at all times. Under the hood, it had a powerful diesel engine pushing nearly 940 horsepower. That meant it could reach speeds of about 45 miles per hour and travel long distances without stopping. Size-wise, it was compact for a tank, but still carried strong armor. What if a vehicle could outrun rough terrain, carry heavy gear, and still adapt to any mission on the fly? Meet the machine built for chaos. Supacat Mk3 isn't just another military vehicle. It's built to handle the toughest conditions you can imagine. Think about driving across rocky deserts, muddy paths, or uneven ground at high speed. Most vehicles would struggle, but this one thrives. It can reach speeds of up to 120 kilometers per hour while staying stable and controlled. What makes it special? Flexibility. This vehicle can switch between different setups depending on the mission. Need it for patrol? Done. Recon? No problem. Heavy support? It's ready. It even comes in both 4x4 and 6x6 versions to match the job. And it's not just about speed. Safety matters too. With optional protection upgrades, it helps shield the crew in dangerous situations, without slowing them down.
What if a tank could bend, kneel, and think for itself on the battlefield? Meet one of the most advanced war machines ever built. The K2 Black Panther isn't just a tank. It's like a high-tech beast built for modern warfare. Developed in South Korea, this machine combines speed, power, and smart technology in a way few tanks can match. Let's start with its firepower. It carries a powerful 120mm gun that can fire up to 15 rounds per minute. That's incredibly fast. Even more impressive, it can use smart ammunition that targets enemies from above, where armor is weakest. Now, mobility. With a 1,500 horsepower engine, this tank can move fast across roads and rough terrain. But here's the cool part. It can actually sit or kneel by adjusting its suspension. This helps it aim better and handle tough landscapes like hills or trenches. When it comes to protection, the K2 is built to survive. It uses advanced armor and systems that can detect and stop incoming threats before they hit. Countries like Poland are already investing in it, proving just how powerful and reliable it is. So is this the future of tanks?
What if one machine could be a motorcycle, a tank, and even a boat? Let's check out some of the craziest vehicles ever built. Kettenkrad HK. Let's start with something truly unique, the Kettenkrad HK 101. Imagine mixing a motorcycle with a small tank. That's exactly what this machine is. It runs on tracks instead of wheels and was built during World War II. Despite its odd look, it's surprisingly fast for its time, reaching around 70 kilometers per hour. It carries a driver and 2 passengers, and even today, restored versions can sell for over $100,000. Not bad for a machine that looks like it came straight out of a sci-fi movie. Now fast forward to the future, the Storm Armored MPV. This thing is on a whole different level. It's part truck, part tank, and yes, it can even float on water. With a massive 2,500 horsepower engine, it can hit 140 kilometers per hour on land and cruise across water like a boat.
What if one machine could walk through a minefield and turn certain destruction into a safe path for an entire Army M1 assault? Breacher is not just a tank, it's a battlefield clearing machine. Built from the powerful M1 Abrams tank, it is redesigned to help soldiers move safely through dangerous areas filled with mines, barriers, and enemy defenses. Instead of focusing only on fighting, this vehicle focuses on clearing the path. It uses tools like a heavy plow to push away obstacles, a line charge to safely trigger hidden explosives, and a bulldozer-style blade to remove debris and blockades. Its job is simple but critical: create safe routes for troops and armored vehicles, so they can advance without falling into traps. With strong armor and heavy protection, it can survive in some of the most dangerous combat zones. Whether in city battles or open warfare, the assault breacher plays a support role that often decides the success of a mission. At around $4.3 million, it's a high-tech lifesaver that turns chaos into a cleared path forward. What if I told you there's a tank so advanced it can see enemies before they even know it's there, and destroy targets nearly 4 kilometers away? The M1A2 Abrams SF isn't just a tank, it's like a high-tech battlefield command. Center on tracks. Built for the modern fight, it combines raw power with smart technology to give soldiers a serious edge. Let's break it down. First, its firepower. This tank carries a powerful 120mm gun that can hit targets from miles away with incredible accuracy. But what really makes it stand out is how it sees. With advanced thermal imaging, crews can spot enemies in darkness, smoke, or bad weather long before being detected. Now let's talk protection. The Abrams uses layered composite armor designed to absorb and deflect hits. In urban combat, extra kits can be added to protect against threats from all directions. Inside, it's just as impressive. The SEP upgrades turn this tank into a digital machine, sharing real-time information across the battlefield. What if a tank could see threats before they hit and destroy them mid-air? Imagine sitting inside a tank where every second counts. Now imagine the tank can stop missiles before they even touch it. That's exactly what the Merkava Mk4 does. This isn't your typical tank. Instead of putting the engine in the back, it's placed right at the front, acting like a shield to protect the crew behind it. It's built with one goal in mind: survival. But that's just the beginning. What if I told you there's a vehicle that can survive explosions, bullets, and landmines and still keep driving? Paramount Marauder. Beast of a vehicle built for one purpose: surviving the most dangerous places on Earth. Imagine driving through a war zone where explosions and gunfire are real threats. This isn't a regular truck. It's an armored survival machine designed in South Africa to protect the people inside no matter what's happening outside. Its body is built like a shield, shaped to push away the force of explosions from underneath. That means even landmines and roadside blasts are less likely to harm the crew inside. Inside, it can carry up to 10 people, giving soldiers or security teams both protection and mobility. And it's not just about defense, it's smart too. It comes equipped with advanced communication systems and can support tactical missions in the field. What if a machine could go into the most dangerous battlefield, so humans don't have to? Ripsaw M5, a next-level robotic vehicle designed to take on missions too risky for people. Imagine sending a machine ahead to scout enemy territory, detect threats, or even defuse explosives, all while operators stay safe miles away. That's exactly what the M5 does. It's equipped with powerful cameras, radar, and sensors that help it see in darkness, bad weather, and tough environments.